Alright, so a little bit of time has passed. I did some more work on the building. It's now got overhangs on the roof and got tables inside. Because of all that, I'm actually level 21 now, so I've got a forge going. And I want to make the lighting table if I can. Yep. That way I can try to get some lighting in that place. And, yep. So we're looking at probably wall lights. What do I have options of? Um, Bullfire probably wouldn't. Here we go. Actually, these would be the most fitting. Wall camping lamp. Change intensity, radius, strength. Okay, we need crystal, metal, and oil. How's this looking over here? It's probably, yeah, it's all. We got 20 oil in there, so I can get 2 lamps out of that. We got another. Okay, so I can get 4. It looks like 3 actually. Crystal, right? So wall. You're the exact same. So yeah, let's do 3. There we go. And I need to go get crystal here soon, it looks like. And you know what? Go ahead and drop those off there. Now, speaking of things I can make, 52 metal ingots. All right, cool. I can finally make a Maywing Saddle. They're made in a forge, and they require metal. So even though you learn the engram at 19, you ain't making it at 19. Or not the forge. They're made in the smithy, but yeah. I mean, unless you're on Gen 2, where you can get metal out of drops at level 1, metal bars. And I don't know if you can get a smithy or not out of those, actually. Never gotten one. I love the belly flop, though. Just like... Maywings are kind of fun. But yeah, I don't really use them a whole lot. Also, I found myself a shield, so... but yeah, the tables, and the tables actually have several variants. Yeah, this one here is called Tortilla. That's rustic. We've got Mocha, which is like a dark brown stain with another pattern on top. There's Black. And Default. So I'm going with rustic for now because I like the pattern on the top. The kind of weave there going on. And the benches are crooked, but I mean, benches would never be straight anyway. I've got some fruit trees out here. This is from LW's mod, and we've got an elderberry bush here. Hey, we're making elderberries. Cool. We've got coconut. Got ourselves a lime, an olive tree, and a cocoa tree. And these are going to move here. I just set them up here just to kind of have an idea of what they look like. But they're placeable anywhere, which is awesome. And they produce fruit anywhere. But, yeah, the cocoa tree especially is coming through the wall a bit. But the olive tree is a tiny, it's got one branch poking through a window. And a little bit through a crack there, but... Alright. So let's get some lighting in here then. Put one there, and we'll go here. And if we want, we can change different settings. Intensity, radius, we're going to change to very large. Let's go ahead and change intensity to very high as well. There is a gun where you can copy and paste settings. I just haven't made the gun yet. So, and it's only 3 lamps, so it doesn't take all that long. Oh, I just did not realize that you had eggs sitting here. Got a simple and a basic. Okay. mean, that works. We got 2 basic eggs now. We've got 3 simple and 2 regular. From just the Maywing. We've got some dodo eggs. I haven't put my dodos back out yet. I want to make them a little pin first before I do. Probably put this chicken coop inside of it, because, well, why not? But, I mean, so far, it's a pretty decent start. I do need, though, to go out and probably get some more taming done here. At the same time, crops would be a really good idea, right? So if we go to, was it under furniture in here? No. It was not there. It was in the floaty shack. Okay. Crop plot was, here we go. Let's get 8 of these for right now. That way I can get the vanilla crops planted and going. And that's going to be a little bit... You are noisy, aren't you? I already like you better than the horses for getting the berries. The weight, though. You need some help with your weight still. Yeah. Well, I've got a bunch of extra junk in you as well. Oh, including a, Aenodon meat pack. So I might as well, adequate. An Ascendant with 34 armor. It's not particularly great. But, anything to help my puppy stay alive a bit longer would probably be a good thing. I feel sorry for anything that actually comes over here and attacks when I'm not paying attention, because these guys are they're gonna shred it. Of course, in the area it's Dialos and Hyenodons, so I mean, I think we're okay there. What was I going to do? Huh, the light coming through the tree leaves was making that glass ball here. Oh, that's a cabbage. I thought it was like a fisherman float or something. It was making it like sparkle and whatnot. Alright, so let's go back over here, because our crop plots should be done. What else do we have here? Leech farm, chicken coop, house, yeah, so nothing to worry about quite yet. Water trough would be a good idea, I think. The metal intake for an irrigation network. Yeah. I wonder if I can hook up stone pipes to it or something. It's got a Jerboa on it. That's awesome. He's down here for right now. What do these crop plots look like anyway? Oh, look at that. That is cool. I just wish they snap to each other. Here we go, and I dumped my fertilizer off. How did I level up, though? I mean, I'm not really complaining, but I'm just kind of curious at this point. Fortitude. Okay. Appropriate seed, fertilizer, and if water a plant will grow over time. Okay. So let's get our water trough down. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be about halfway across right there. There we go. Okay, so it's just an intake then, huh? Or does it need to be... I'm not seeing water in it, right? Do I need to hook it to a metal intake? I might. I don't think I have any stone pipes right now, but it's not going to be that hard to get some. Let's get one of these. Oh, it hooks up okay. I wonder if this is like a water tank more than anything else. Might be. And... oh, wrong thing. Nope, that's the only place it hooks up to. It's right there, okay. I put you like that, and say, let's get 2 taps. Get ourselves an intake. And yeah, just one of these for now. And then one more straight pipe. Oh, the polling system makes this just so much easier, doesn't it? All right, so the intake does not hook to that. All right. Not quite how I want it to go. Let's get a straight pipe. Probably gonna need one more. They turn blue. It's got water. Let's go ahead and do this then. Well, yep, I can see water coming out of the taps now. So. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and hide that and hide that. Sweet. So now I just need seeds and fertilizer, and we're set on that. Yeah, I heard you guys in here. All right. And you, well, you have a level. Let's go ahead and give you some more speeds. I'm going to be running around on you. Something happens in the future, I'd like you to be able to get away. All right. That, I've got one. Did you seriously just do that again? No. I heard something poop. Oh, it was you. Okay. Nothing from you? Okay. And I did get a nominal structures feeding trough set up. Alright, there's that then. You got some for me? Like every time I turn around now, I keep hearing poop noises. Alright, cool. There's 3 more. I've got a bunch of fertilizer in here. And I think I put my other fertilizer. Was it in you? No. It was you. Alright, that's enough for 2 fertilizer each. And then I should have a bunch of seeds over here in my pantry. Currently there's 1,400 pounds worth of stuff in here too. Essential, long grass, rock carrot, and saber root. Alright, so you can get a seed, you can get one. And if we look at this, greenhouse effect is 0 currently. Now I saw something that'll help with that. And that in just a moment here. There we go. So back to the shack. Alright, it was not trees, it was actually over here, wasn't it? Scarecrow. Nothing else I'm curious to see what it looks like, but it's keep your crops growing without the need of a greenhouse. I'm curious to see what that's all about. Oh, and it's just a regular arc scarecrow. Okay. Got a little vulture on the arm. Show radius? Sure, why not? Good lord. The radius on that thing. That is gigantic. I was expecting something like, maybe 5, foundation radius. 450% greenhouse effect. Also, we've got butterflies now. I love it. I just wish this thing had water in it. That would be cool. But, yeah, that should, stuff should grow pretty quick. Already burned through a decent amount of fertilizer here, so. But the butterflies are a nice touch. And let's go ahead and get you a little more health here, actually. So here soon I'm going to have to head out and run around and try to find some tames. I would like something. Let's see, we're at level what? 22 now? 3 more levels, I can get my hands on a Delta Dromaeus, which will be a fun creature. It's brand new from, brand new from AC2. I was playing around with it on the official server, and it's fun, but by the time I actually got one, I had already tamed a Giga, so yeah, a bit underwhelming at the stage I was at the time. So I want to tame one and start using it as soon as I can, and maybe I'll find out exactly how good they are. They're actually not bad. They're fast for one thing. They are extremely fast. But they're not very strong. They've got a decent health pool, but they don't attack very good. That's not as much of an issue. So, and the cool thing is they're omnivores. So, and something else I want is something that can harvest wood for me. And Camerasaur might be my best bet because I don't need a saddle to ride the things. They're not very fast though, but they are fairly good. And they have a really good weight stat. Sauropelta is kind of the same thing. No saddle needed. I did see one of them up on top of the cliff too. Let me go through my saddles that I've... Well, you don't have saddles, you have fertilizer, but... Go ahead and get these guys leveled up. And now you're fine. So the trike is the one with all the saddles and stuff on them. And her, to say. We did not get a Pteranodon saddle yet. We did get an Ichthyosaur saddle, though. At Phaeomia, we got a couple Parasaur saddles. Got a pretty good pike, and then we got a amazing pike blueprint. It's only 171 durability, but it's 626% damage. Got a 573% damage sword that takes 18,000 metal to make. We got a Scorpion saddle blueprint. But we got a couple turtle saddles, but turtles aren't that great. So, you know what? Here, you can have the extra irrigation bits, but I don't have a Pteranodon saddle yet. I don't have an easy way of getting up there. There's a windy path that we followed before, but I would prefer something a lot more direct. And thank you. Around here, Maywing is basically it. So probably focus on finding a higher level Maywing, getting that tamed up, and then maybe taming a Sauropelta. But one of the things, like I said earlier, one of the things I have to do is I have to go through the immersive taming settings, which are either you can use the book, use it from your inventory. It just brings up a list of everything in here. So if I wanted to look up like Delta, can be immersive tamed, requires KO, combat no, and yeah. So this is everything it'll eat. which is literally all the baits or superior kibble and up. But if you want to change the settings, you actually have to place the book. You do that by doing your hotbar. And then, boom. And wait for it to load. Alright, so Delta Tromaeus. And here's where you can affect all the settings and everything if you want. You know, I'm going to change this to minimum level 25, because that's the level of the saddle, right? And now, what was the other one? The Dassy, right? The Desplotosaur? Okay. Doesn't require KO, doesn't require combat. I was saying not tameable then. Strange, it'll take any meat bait. Okay. Huh. Strange. Yeah, I don't know why it... who knows. But yeah, Hourglass, I mean, it's not... Or not Hourglass, Spyglass is not the greatest. I also need to go get a bunch of metal. Let's do that in the morning. I want to show you where that... I've got a real nice metal cave that I found. Alright, so we headed out to the east, across the river delta to the next river, and, what level are you? 30, okay. Highest level Maywing I've seen so far on this trip is a 190, which, not bad. I mean, not as good as it could be, though. But, yeah, we're basically to the next river to the east of where we set up shop at. And 190 trike, what are you? 120? We're going up to the waterfall is what it is. I just hope the horse can fit. I really do. Now, one thing is, under the water here, there's oil rock there, and there's one there. Hey, cool, it does fit. There's this little crack in here you have to swim through. And, pretty narrow. But you come in here, there's obsidian, stone, and then we've got metal nodes, and that entire back wall is metal nodes. So, this is where, you know, it'd be a good place to come for metal, I think. It's like a 3-minute ride from the base on a horse. And, there's just tons of metal in here. Okay, it's shrapnel, there we go. And with a good pick, it doesn't take long at all to harvest all this stuff. Now, do you get weight? I know you get weight reductions on some stuff, right? 28, okay, so not on metal, 12.2. Okay, so you get weight reduction on stone, but not metal. And go. Oh, that wasn't sure if that was part of the wall or just some shrapnel that got embedded into the wall. So, and that's pretty much it then, isn't it, for the metal nodes right there? And then we've got just a bunch of stone over here. There's only that one. Oh no, I guess there's 2 nodes of obsidian in here. Oh, 3. Oh. There we go. Go ahead and grab this while we're here, I guess. And was there any other metal nodes in here? No. So yeah, that didn't take us very long at all to clean up. That was all shrapnel, okay. And let's see, you definitely get that. We got 1,300 stone, or a metal out of this. A couple hundred obsidian, we got some anthracite, which counts as charcoal, which is kind of handy actually. And then I found a dead dodo on the way. So something had a snack and then decided not to finish it off. But if we go down here, there's this giant hole right here. Now here's a question. How fast is my oxygen going down? It's not. Okay, go ahead and do that. And you don't have a level of your own. Okay. But you can see there's a bunch of metal nodes in here as well. And if we keep going down, there's a cave. So yeah, that oxygen buff, hold your breath for longer while in the saddle. Apparently you can hold it forever. And there's actually organic saddles for Rexes as well. You could actually have, you know, a really good Rex and take it, you know, to the bottom of the ocean. And just kill things with it. Granted, now, if I was to hop out of the saddle, the horse would just shoot to the surface. But not much we can do about that. And kind of a long journey here. I mean, thank God the horse swims faster with this buff on too, but come on, load in. Oh no, actually it is, that's the end of it. Basically it takes us from that waterfall cave into this area here, which is, well, giant underwater cave, right? Excuse me. Now here's a question. Those are giant silica pearl, right? And there goes the horse, right? Black pearls. Okay, man, I'm okay, I just realized too that I'm running out of oxygen, so let's not get too far away from the horse. Grab some of these and remember where the rest of them are. Actually, wait a second, though. Hey, look at that. Do the big ones harvest as well? No, they don't. Okay. Come on, there it goes. But if we keep going, then it opens up into the ocean itself. Eventually. And it's gonna happen eventually. There we go. Now the horse does not swim straight up for crab. We want, while we're down here, we could harvest these, get some fungal wood out of them. Wow, you are really bad at that. That is a great white. That is a nope. Do not want to deal with that. Wow, you swim faster whenever you're basically when the horse is running along the floor of the ocean. But yeah, we hopped out all the way basically over here, going through that tunnel. Pretty good distance away. There's this tower here with, I'm not sure what the deal with this is. But it almost looks like you should put the artifacts or something in there. Artifacts or trophies or something. But yeah, there's no way to interact with it. Oh, hello, Maywing. 260. Okay. Make me wish I had brought some bait with me now. Let's see. What else we got here? Kind of a lusher, kind of sort of swampy or tropical-ish area. Straight up ahead here. Oh, crap, that was bright. And this is where we can find things like Lamantria. And, apparently, raptors. So, let's not. Also, it's quite a bit warmer over here. This is another place I thought about setting up at because of how green it is. But, a lot nastier things spawn over here. Up to and including aloes and rexes. So, but it's a great place to come to get a bunch of obsidian. Oh, there's a taco. And let's see, Lamantria, there's Megalania that are roaming around up there as well. So if we need the toxin, I can go knock them out and swipe it from them. I think that still works. I know it's in their inventory if you tame them. I don't know if you just knock them out if it's in there or not. But all the other apex drops. There is an alternate way of getting apex drops in this map, though. You can find special hunter caches across the map. And it's basically another type of, like, loot crate. And it contains a mix of different apex drops and horseshoes. And at the end of the map, there is a special thing called the adventure. It's like basically end-game content. Into the map storyline-wise, not like the far north of the map or whatever. But you go through that, you can get mutagel, whatnot. And but you need the horseshoes to get into there. And he didn't even notice. Alright. So I guess let's head back to the house and maybe keep an eye out for, you know, different horses. There used to be several different breeds of horses. They've all been basically subsumed into just the horse class now, so they can all interbreed and whatnot. It used to be that each breed can only breed with itself, you know. 120, 110. I think we're good on horses for now. But, my level 24 now, okay. I need one more level before I can tame a delta, so we'll probably do that next episode. Or I might just go ahead and tame it up between episodes, because you have to feed it at nighttime. Which is not going to make for a great video. Although it does have an interesting, you know, effect at night. But I can show that off after it's been tamed, too. Alright. But, yeah, one of the reasons I didn't set up shop over here, especially close to this river. Wow. Okay. Is that cave. And as you move around, it loads and unloads that cave. And it's not great. It is definitely not a great experience. But I'm not seeing much of anything around here. It's like everything's basically been chased off or whatever. Maywing's probably got attacked and left, and everything else has been getting eaten by hyenodons. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, signing out. Have fun,